traders, this is Hassan from HTFX, and let's talk about Euro-Japanese yen. Now I am on the 4-hour chart, and now this move after what it started after triangle, it does look like it can be a candidate for an impulsive move. Okay, so this is why I wanted to show it to you. Well, first thing first is what we have. Well, what we think that we can have. Well, it looks like we can have a wave 1 and a 2 and a 3, and I think this fourth wave is not done, but we have a fourth wave. So how to label this, how to do it. So let's start again. So where did this triangle ended? Well, it ended with this degree here, okay, with an E wave here and a wave D here and a wave C here. This is a triangle with C and E baseline, okay, and a B. Where's A wave here? If you ask me, it's somewhere around here. Okay, well, but of course, when you have this triangle, it means that something on this bigger degree has ended here. So, but as of now, we don't know it yet. But whatever it started after this, it will give us a clue that where we can be. Okay. Now, so I took a horizontal line to where this wave E finished, and also where wave 1 finished. Now after this wave 1, we have a wave 2. Wave 2 can be here, here, here. I'm not so sure, but let's put it here for this example sake. Now, after this second wave, what I need to do is also draw 0 to 2 trend line. Now, when you draw 0 to 2 trend line, you're actually checking two things. First wave, any parts of first wave cannot pierce it. And also, any parts of third wave cannot pierce it as well. This is why your wave 2, you should put it in a way that it actually follows these rules. This is why I put it here. Okay? Now, after this wave 2, actually let's make this on a different color so that our charts will look better too. So let's put it maybe something like this. Some guys like to enjoy when the charts are like so colorful and stylish. So let's try to do that as well. Now after the second wave, what we need is a third wave. Now I put a third wave here and highlighted this with a horizontal triangle, line. Why? Because what I have to do is I have to take 161.8 out of the first wave, which is here. I did it already, as you can see with my fib level, and I'm taking now 1.618 and put it on top of second wave to see if I have an extension over the first wave. Now look, as you can see, I have a very good extension here, okay? Now, because I have a good extension, it means that this can be a third wave extension impulsive move. Now, so far so good. But there are also other things to consider. First, maybe the fifth wave will be the second biggest wave. So just because this has done this, it doesn't immediately mean that yes, you have a third wave extension. So you should note this down. The second thing is, now the fourth wave, it looks like we are in a fourth wave. Now if we are in a fourth wave, what does this tell us? Well, it tells us that we are in a corrective wave as of now, because we know that every single impulsive move fourth wave is still is a complex, a corrective wave. So in one lower degree, now we should try to identify this fourth wave. Maybe something like this. Maybe wave A, wave B, maybe wave C. Okay, maybe somewhere here, maybe an X wave, and then maybe, for example, something like A, B, B, C D E. For example, this can be one of the possibilities, and this is where you should put your fourth wave. Let's say if it ends here, of course, as an example, then what you should do is you should put your 2 to 4 trend line here, and now you have to make sure that this fifth wave, whatever it starts after the fourth wave, is fifth wave. Now this fifth wave, look, here's the interesting part. Now, if this fourth wave is actually ends here, you should know that the fifth wave will probably, most likely, like 95% of the time, if it's not a terminal move, of course, will make a new high, okay, after this third wave. So if in this structure, if you're sure whenever this fourth wave is done, you should put 2 to 4 trend line, go for long for a new high, and your stop will be this 2 to 4 trend line. Because if this 2 to 4 trend line is broken, it doesn't exactly mean that this idea is wrong, but it means that your fourth wave maybe is not over yet. This is why you should count so good here, okay? Now you can have it A, B, C, some kind of a thing, or maybe this is just a wave A. Look, you can have something like this too from the third wave. You can have something like wave still A on this degree. You will have a maybe a B, a C, a D, and a E as a triangle by itself as a fourth wave. Be a limiting triangle here. That's a possibility too. Then you have to adjust your 2 to 4 trend line accordingly and then go for the fifth wave. Okay. Now, if this fifth wave, whatever it is, let's say the fourth wave is ended here, okay? As an example, let's say the fourth wave is ended here. And this is the length of your fifth wave. Now what you should do is you should take the fib level for the fifth wave, okay? And check you have a 1.618 as a third wave. Now look what happens here. Now this is enough. Okay, this is good. But if fourth wave, for example, ends here, okay, it means that your fourth wave has to go further up in order to go higher than the third wave. Now check what happens here if you do this. Look, now it means that your 10618 level now will not be able to look. Now the third wave is not extended anymore. Now we have a problem. So how to use this in our how to use this logic in our advantage? Well, now you have to do is you should be on your plan or on your scenario. If in your impulsive way scenario, you should favor more possibilities that will end the fourth wave higher than it's lower. Okay, so if for example market does something like this and you think that fourth wave is done here, then you have a problem with this impulsive scenario. Okay, also you know that the fourth wave cannot go to the territory of the second wave. So if you think that this fourth wave is here, it's a problem. It cannot be as a classical impulsive move anyway. Okay, so I hope this little video helps you guys. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.